Alright, there's a 2003 GTS Spider here, and I'm going to show you how to clean and protect the top, like how to condition the top. Now, if your top is like torn up or something like that, then I suggest you get a new top. But if it's in its fullness, if it's just whole and there's no holes in it or nothing like that, then this is the video for you. And also, I'm going to show you how to condition these seals here, how to restore them and condition them. Alright, because you know how there's a leak over here, or there's a leak on the other side, or there's a leak right here, and you don't know how to stop it. Well, I'm going to show you how to restore those seals, because those seals, they lost their flexibility. So this is what you're going to need. You're going to need to wash your car. Alright, now, with the car wash stuff, don't clean the top with the car wash stuff. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know you probably do it, but I heard that car wax actually ruins and deteriorates some of the top. Alright, so don't do that. Just spray it with water. Alright, we want to keep it pure. We want to keep it natural. Alright, we don't want wax on the top. Alright, but I'm going to show you later on how to actually clean it yourself, because you really need to really clean it in a special way. So what you're going to need here, you're going to need to clean it. And then you're gonna need to clean your whole car, and then you're gonna need Scotch Guard. You can get this from Home Depot for about $15, I think. Outdoor sun and weather shield. Alright, that's used to protect the top from UV rays and from the rain, the snow. Then you're gonna need ATP, AT205 reseal. What is this used for? What do you think? Those seals. We're going to recondition those seals. Now, of course, this is mostly used for seals in the engine, and in the transmission. But if it can reseal rubber in there, if it can rejuvenate the rubber in the engine, why can't it rejuvenate the rubber that's on the top? All right, and then you're going to need a spray bottle. All right, guess what's in here? That AT205. Just pour that stuff in here in the spray bottle, and then you're good. Alright, then you're gonna need a roller. You're gonna need a lint roller. Alright, just go ahead, take off a layer of that lint roller, and then I'll show you what to do. Then you're gonna need cotton balls right here, cotton balls. Right. Oh, one more thing. Go to the dollar store. While you're at the dollar store, go ahead and while you're getting this, go ahead and get you some awesome spray. Y'all know the awesome spray. Y'all know what it is. It looks like pee in a bottle. It's yellow in a clear bottle. Yeah, go ahead and get a bottle of that, because we're going to clean our top with some awesome spray. Now let's go ahead and get busy on this. First of all, we're going to go ahead and clean the whole car except the top. The top, you just spray with water. Alright, so when you're done washing the car here, it's looking all shiny right about now. What you do is, with the top still wet, you get your awesome spray. Alright, now you could use it concentrated if you want to, but I just water it down. I just make it like 50-50, and depending on how dirty your top is, just do however you want to do. But I did a 50-50 here, 50 water and 50% awesome. What I do here, I just spray it right here. I spray it all over, and then what I do is, it's like the pattern of the convertible top goes from front to back. What do I mean by pattern? If you look close at the pattern, like really close, it goes from there, front to back. See that? So don't just rub it like this, or don't rub it like that. Rub it from front to back, alright? From the front of the car to the back of the car. And you just spray it in there, and then you just rub it in from front to back, right? You want to go with the pattern, because you want to rub out all that dirt in there, right? And you just do it all over the car, right? You spray it all over the car, and then you just rub it in, okay? Or you can do spots, just do a quarter at a time, whatever's comfortable for you, all right? And then I'll show you the next step after that. All right, so I just finished spraying my top. I didn't quite rub it in yet, because I noticed that one side, as it was going to the other side, was kind of drying out. So what I'm going to do here, if this happens to you, just spray it just a little bit, just a little tiny bit, Don't spray it off, but just kind of like spray just to get it kind of like soaked, so we can rub the soap into fabric. See? Forward and back. That's what you do. See? Make sure you get the edges here. Back. Alright? And then you just finish that. Just do all that. Especially you get these right here, because the dirt shows on these high points here. Just rub that in. Like that. Like that. Then after you're done, after you finish doing all that, you take the hose and you wash it off. You just wash it off until there's no more soap. Alright? Too easy, right? So after you're done spraying off all the soap and everything like that with the water hose, you just wait till it dries. And what I did was, this is an absorb valve, I guess you can say. It absorbs the water. And so what I did was, I put it here, and then I just kind of like pull on it to get most of the water off. Right, get the excess water off so it can dry faster. Right, and then we just wait till it dries, and then after that, you go ahead and use the lint roller right over here. Right, because we want to make sure that there's no strains of cotton like just sticking up out of it. Right. Oh, also, just want to let you know that it's very important that you let this dry completely. Okay, so let this out in the sun for a little bit, and then just let it dry completely. Just feel with your hand if there's any moisture or any dampness, then you gotta let it sit, right? Because you don't wanna put on the protective, the rain protectant, and then have the wetness just seal in to the top. All right, so after you let it dry completely, you get your roller right here. And just do that to get all those loose ends, to get all those loose hairs. Okay, just do it like that, and then you just do it all over. Right, then I'll show you the next step. All right, so here's the top here. After using the roller, the lint roller, it should be free of like any loose lint or hair. There was some few dog hairs here, because dog hairs just fly everywhere if you have a dog. But now, before I do the protectant, I want to do this right here for the seals. Right, and what you do is, again, you put it in a bottle and you go ahead and you spray. Go ahead and spray it. You spray the cotton balls here. Spray like 2 of them, maybe even 3, and then you take one of them right here, and then just kind of like saturate the seal with that sealant. Right, just saturate it. Right, you can do it all the way down right here, and then you just do the other side. Also, you can also do this as well. Just do all the seals, man. Matter of fact, lift up the top like a little bit, like just a little tiny bit, so you can hit up all the seals that go all through the top. Right, too easy, right? Alright, so I already sprayed some of this right here, but what you do is you just spray it, especially you spray like kind of like on the high parts, the high points, like here and here. Right, spray right there. You just spray all over till it's like saturated, like that. And then you don't just leave it. What you do is you just rub it in like that. Forward, back, like that. Some people, they just spray it and then they just leave it. No, that's not the way it works, man. Because last year I tried that and it didn't work when I just sprayed it and just left it, because the water didn't bead that much, because it wasn't in the fabric. It was just on top of the fabric. I'm talking about this. This was just on top, but it wasn't in. So it didn't bead that well. It didn't bead the water that well. And I just sprayed it on top. But the second time I did it, I rubbed it in, and it beaded the water really well. All right.